Hi, everybody. It's Jerry here. You know I'm flying solo today. I'm at a new set. What do you think of my new set? I'm in Linda's kitchen. She's gone. I'm here all alone. She made me a meatloaf before she left. That's good. I hope you can hear me fine. Never know when you start these things. So hopefully you hear me. I cleaned off the refrigerator. It had all kinds of scheduling and blah, blah, blah in there. And so I cleaned that off, and it looks pretty good in here. We don't do it live very often. Linda's probably going to be surprised if she happens to check her Facebook or YouTube, and here I am doing a live show. But hopefully she'll be okay with it. And I want to tell you all that tomorrow morning, something special is coming on. At 7 a.m., we're going to air a show that we've been working on for the last month or so. You remember that Linda is tiny, and she has trouble fitting a bicycle. So we ended up a year ago getting her a tricycle, and she loved it. Hi, Eileen. And Joy, you gave up on Rocky. It's hot down there. She gave up on that particular trike because it was a little too big for her. She's still, when she's sitting there, she had to hop off the seat to hit the ground, even though it had a place for her feet. But it was wonderful in just about every other way. So the same company came up with a smaller version, and they sent it to us, and that was very nice of them. They liked the review we did last time. So they sent her this new bike, and we've been testing it out for a month and a half or more. She absolutely loves it. We're going to give you the video tomorrow with a link to get $100 off if you want to buy that bike. So feel free to check that out. Judy Cherry, NF. That's Nina from Pennsylvania. So many of you. And there's so many other things you could be doing on Friday night. I appreciate that. And I know there's TV shows like Wheel of Fortune on tonight that some of you want to watch. But you're here with me, so thank you very much. If you don't catch it live, you can always catch it on the replay, and we appreciate it. And you can do that with Wheel of Fortune, too. Pat Sajak and Vanna have been around a long time. I wondered about Dr. Paul. He's in Asheville. He's watching us. Hey, Dr. Paul. I wonder what kind of doctor he is. Bill Rizzo, he's in Brownwood with Rocky. How is it down there, Bill? Is it nice and cool? I think it was 97 degrees today here, 97. And that's pretty hot. Tim wants to know if I'm okay. Yeah, I'm all right. I went to Publix and got one of their fried chickens yesterday. So I've been eating on that for 2 days. And Linda left me an entire meatloaf. Dr. Paul's a chiropractor. Thank you. Barb is moving into their new home in the Villages on July 1st. I'll bet you're excited. What a feeling that is to leave everything you know behind and move to this new community. I still remember it. It's quite an undertaking, and one we've been happy with, and I hope you are too. Gussie, that's a good question. Gussie Bush wants to know who has the best morning breakfast burritos in the Villages. Breakfast burrito sounds nice. I was going to ask that question tonight. There's Donna and Alan. Hi, guys. I met them last week. Jim Scalise, how are you, buddy? And most of all, I want to say hi to Beth. Jim always says hi to Beth when he gets on here. So there you go, Jim. It's going all right without my bride. That's what Cindy asked me, and I'm making the most of it. I'm not very hungry when she's not here. I guess that's love, right? I've got a lot of things planned to talk to you about here, and so many of you keep saying hello, and I want to say hi to every one of you. Did you know that some people hate that? They absolutely hate it when I say hello to you folks. Look at Linda Cook over there. Says hello. There's a lot of Lindas in the Villages, tons of them. Jeff Brown, best breakfast is at First Watch, he says. Hey, you know what? You better take your wallet when you go eat breakfast in the Villages. My brother-in-law was here last week. He got back from eating over at, was it Broken Egg? Is that right? Mark Smith. Thank you, my friend. That is so nice. And it cost him over $20 for breakfast. He does have a good appetite. You got me there. But $20 for breakfast? I'm happy with a little orange juice, although don't buy orange juice at a restaurant. You'll have to take your charge card for that. It's expensive. I always thought when I moved to Florida that the orange juice would be plentiful, that it would be cheap. It's $7.50 a gallon right now. That's a lot for orange juice. All right, there's Barb Tankersley. She's coming from Washington State. And she says, those arrangements might be worthy of a show. Hey, we're always ready to listen. Shoot us an email, tell us your story, and maybe there's a show in it. And there's Bam Bam Doc. Greetings, friend. And give us the story, Bam Bam Doc. What's up with that name? Are you a dinosaur doctor, or do you have a daughter named Pebbles, or what's the deal on that? Let us know. Mushkey-potamus, you are one of our absolute true blue viewers, and it's great to see you on here. You often have better answers than we do, so thank you for when you comment. We appreciate it very much. Okay, where else for breakfast? Help everybody out here. Where can they go for breakfast? I know what's the other place? Reveille has a good breakfast. What's another good breakfast? Tom Gabor says, yabba dabba doo. Peggy Warren, let me say happy birthday to you. Everybody, wherever you are, whether it's Arizona, New York, Florida, or wherever, say happy birthday to Peggy. Don't type it in there. Just say it out loud. Peggy, they're saying it right now. Donna, if you sell your house and you move here, there's a form you fill out at the post office, and they will forward your mail. You know, we've lived here for 5 years and 6 months, and we still get mail for the previous owner. He only lived here 2.5 years, almost 3 years. We still get their mail. But the funny thing is, we haven't gotten any mail from Indiana. Evidently, nobody has sent anything to Indiana in our name, or the people up there just burn it when they get it. Who knows? Coco, that's what I do. Sometimes I don't eat any breakfast. If I do, I'll tell you what I like. I like 2 pieces of toast with some orange juice and some blackberry jelly if I have blackberry, or grape if I don't have blackberry. But that's good stuff. Dunkin' Donuts, says JP Hayes. That's where he goes for breakfast. The Flying Biscuit, that's what I was trying to think of. Thank you, Sherry. That's another place. But like I said, I think breakfast is expensive. Eggs are the best bargain in the world. You get 12 eggs for less than $1.50. That's about, 12 cents an egg. 12 cents for an egg. A chicken only makes 1 egg a day. Did you know that? 1 egg a day. And you can get one for 12 cents. That farmer has to raise that chicken. Some of them will die. He has to feed it. He has to house it. He has to provide water. He's got to collect those eggs, clean those eggs, put them in a carton, send them to the store. Store's got to pay their workers, and you get it for 12 cents an egg. What a bargain. So when you get 2 eggs over easy at the Flying Biscuit or wherever, they've spent 24 cents on your eggs, maybe. 24 cents. That'll be $20, sir. Well, we gave you 2 pieces of bacon and a biscuit. It's kind of expensive. $6 a dozen in New Hampshire. That's rough. Daryl's Diner, good breakfast. You pay with a credit card, they're going to add a little bit on there. Another cracked egg in Brownwood. Okay. Rodney says Jackie's Kitchen is great. Rodney lives up in the, I don't know where, the historic section. So, Rodney, what time should they come by to get that Jackie's breakfast? I know she's a wonderful cook. She does just about everything. She's a Renaissance woman. Billy's Cafe is another breakfast place. That's up on 441. We've eaten there. Linda said to tell me that she's watching. We are also. That's my brother-in-law, Tom. He's the one that got that $20-some breakfast. He's a good eater, but that's a lot of money for breakfast. Ed Chisholm has a Rod Went Up Cafe Cruiser in a box at his garage. Looking forward to putting it together in the next few days. Rod One Up is a fantastic bicycle company. We have 2 of them in our garage. Since day one, what was 4 years ago when we got them, not a problem. They're great bikes. The one that Linda's going to preview tomorrow is called Admotor E310 Mini. And she has a coupon to give you for $100 off each one if you're interested in buying one. And let's see. We've got other things here. Linda Wilkov is watching. Linda, are you still watching? She's going cruising to Alaska with us. We had a lunch. Was that yesterday, Linda? I think it was. And the cruisers that are going to, we're having lunch, and we talked to a lot of them, and that's going to be exciting. We actually fly in an airplane, not like this, all the way to Vancouver, and then we cruise up to Alaska. Then we're going to take that glass top train all the way to Denali. We're going to stay 3 nights up there. Then we're going to drive back to Anchorage and come home. So that's going to be a good time. 2 weeks coming up early July. Well, thank you, Linda. I'm glad you're watching. I made your name tag a while ago for the trip. I make name tags for everybody, to wear. I put a little cartoon Jerry and Linda on it and put their name on it. So I've got yours. Yours is already finished. China Blue says, do I have a blue light over my cabinets? I do. It was here when we bought the house, but it can be blue or green or yellow or pink or whatever. Yeah, it's fun. The Alaska cruise is all filled up. This cruising business is crazy. I mean, you have to sign up for these cruises more than a year ahead of time, or they get filled up. And we did that, and I thought, my gosh, I'm more than a year at a time. Well, here it is, less than 30 days. So it goes fast. And I wasn't going to plug this, but I will since you asked that question. We're also going to Aruba in February, but that's sold out too. But next year in August, we are going to the British Isles. We're going to fly to Amsterdam and then take, I don't know how many days cruise it is. It's a pretty good cruise, and end up all the way back in Amsterdam. And we still have about 20 cabins for that one. So I'm sure it'll sell out pretty soon. But if you're interested in going to see Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, and Amsterdam, I'll put a link. It was in we had a video about it a little while back, and I'll put a link there for that. And at the end of the video, you can go to the description and get it if you're interested. But there are only 20 cabins left, and I don't think they'll last too long. Jeep Girl in Ann Arbor, Michigan. They're coming down for a lifestyle visit next week. Oh, Halloween week. Okay, Halloween. You'll love Halloween here. You got to come and see Vinny's place. Vinny's place is in our neighborhood, and he does it to the 10th degree, baby. You will see things you can't believe an ordinary citizen has this kind of a collection. It's fantastic. So thank you, Jeep Girl. I appreciate you. And Danny Blinn, he's a big viewer. Well, he's not big viewer. He's regular size, but he's an avid viewer. He did the Denali thing, and they did the train and cruise. That's nice. Yeah. All right. Let me see. I've got some things written down here, but I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm going to have to once in a while look at what I'm saying. Okay, we found out where the best breakfast was. It's either at Billy's Cafe or Broken Eggs or Reveille or wherever. And yeah, there you go. Bella Bond, she's over there in Germany. Bella, thanks for watching. I've got you turned down, Bella. You can only make one comment a minute today. So don't get anxious. You'll get to make another comment in 1 minute. We kind of did that to even it out a little bit. All right. Let's find out. This question is going to be on next week's Mailbag Monday. And the question asks, what is the best burger in the Villages? Now, I am a burger expert, so you can rely on me for that. But I'd like to know what you all think. Where have you had an excellent hamburger or cheeseburger in the Villages? Let us know in the comments. Yeah, Victoria, we wondered the same thing, but Vinny has neighbors that help him, and he rents storage units. And when you come and see that, you're not going to believe it. You will be stunned when you see it. He always uses it as a way to get goodies for Toys for Tots. They collect those for the Marine Corps. All right, let's see here. 97 degrees today. I just went outside a minute ago to get some Scotch tape that for some reason Linda left it outside. Here it is. I got it, Linda. Um, and it was 92 degrees, but very, very muggy. And 97 earlier today. Good day to swim. I didn't swim. I didn't do much of anything. I told you, I'm just wander around like a alien with or Walking Dead with Linda gone. So 4th of July fireworks are not going to happen in the villages. I mean, you could go out in your backyard and fire off some bottle rockets, but I just don't see people doing it. The town of Wildwood does it. I think Leesburg does it. Some other places. Daryl's Diner does have a good hamburger. Thank you. Where else? Good. Yeah, I'm a lost puppy. Poor Jerry. Pools are too hot to swim. We took the grandkids, 3 or 4 days ago, and I had to inch into that water. You know what I mean? I mean, it was tough. Square One is great burgers. Yeah, I'm going to take this chat later, and I will compile a list, and we'll talk about it on Mailbag Monday. All right, Ruby Tuesdays. I haven't had theirs. Have I been to the new Saluki Rec Center? No, I have not. I don't swim at night because they close the pools at sundown. I would like to swim at night. That's when I look my best, when the lights are off. But no, I don't swim at night because they lock it up. They lock it up at sundown. And the mosquitoes come out at sundown. So I don't think I'd like that. Yeah, keep putting, Judy had a bear in her yard in Chitty Chatty today. That's cool. Did you get a picture, Judy? If you did, send it to us. We'll put it on Mailbag Monday. All right. Does anybody else have tinnitus? I've got tinnitus. I feel like I have those cicadas in my head. Anybody got that? It's not good. I've had it forever, but it's bad today. The single ladies are going to start with meals with like casseroles. Well, a lot of people do know where we live, so I mean, I'm going to be here, you know. And I got to say, Fifi. Now, we went to a Mad Hatter Tea Party yesterday, and it was put on by Tea Parties by Fifi. I think the name of her company, and it was fabulous. Actually incredible. And she made a chicken pot pie soup, and it was so good. But they give it to you in a little bitty cup. And, I need a big cup. So I told her how good it was. She brought me out a take-home big bowl of that soup, and I ate it. I ate some already, Fifi. So thank you very much. That was delicious. All right. Yeah, Judy, send me that picture of that bear. Tamajama. I'm sure I said that wrong. Tamajama said her husband has tinnitus, and he hears crickets all day. There you go. Sailor Dude has it in both ears. Yeah. Do I go back to Indiana to visit old friends and neighbors? No, but I leave a light on for them here, and they can come down if they want to. Tina has tinnitus. Can you bring your dog with you, Victoria? Victoria Chanel. She wants to know if she can bring her dog on a lifestyle visit. Don't hate me for saying this, Victoria, and all you dog lovers out there, because you're not a bigger dog lover than me. I love dogs. Dogs are the most incredible creatures on the planet, next to dolphins, but you can't own a dolphin. Don't bring one on your lifestyle visit. Just resist that urge. Resist it. Don't do it. Even though you love him, find a place that will watch him while you're gone, because you're going to be traveling in a golf cart. Last week somebody wanted to bring 2 dogs, and they love their dogs to death. And I encouraged her not to bring them, but I don't think she's going to listen to me. Rodney says there are fireworks on June 29th in Lady Lake. What's wrong with that picture, Rodney? June 29th? But where was oh yeah, don't bring your dog. Don't bring it. You'll be out in a golf cart. We tell you the best thing about lifestyle visit is getting in that golf cart and going here and there and everywhere. You don't want to have a dog with you, and you certainly don't want to leave it back in the lifestyle house to be moaning and barking and clawing at the door and worrying to death about you. Leave it with somebody that loves it and let it play. And you can come here because you're going to come to a big decision when you come here. They're going to offer you a chance to look at some homes, and you might look at them, and you want to have all your senses devoted to that, not worrying about Fido. So leave your dog at home. That's my advice. Do a lot of villagers have part-time jobs? George Witt wants to know. Yes. In fact, our good friend Dorothy, whom you've seen in our videos, she's 81 years old. She is a beast. And I mean that in the best way. She is a go, go, go. She exercises. She's sharp as a tack. So they just hired her at Home Depot. She is working in the pro desk at Home Depot. But we know a lot of people that work here. And since they made working something you can do from distance on the internet, lots and lots and lots of people. But we know people with regular jobs too. I've got a buddy that is a maintenance person at the golf courses. Other people are ambassadors at the golf courses. Some people work at Publix or Winn-Dixie or wherever. Yeah, you can find a job. If I was a business owner, I would love to hire a retired person because they know what it's all about. They know what hard work is. They have great morals, and you're going to get a good employee. What am I doing as a part-time bachelor? I haven't done anything yet. I have not even worked on the blogs. Linda, you'll be glad to know, since you left, I have not worked at all on any blogs. That's what doing those two shows does for you. When we do two of them at once, and then we put one on Monday and Thursday. But you'll be glad to know that we have 4 or 5 shows ready to go. And we are going to put those out on like one tomorrow, Saturday, Linda's bike one. We've got another cart ride. We've got an interview ready to go. We've got a bunch of good shows, and you're going to get them. But on Monday and Thursday, for a while, we're going to try that one 50-minute Mailbag Monday split into 2 parts. So we hope you like it. Kathy B in the 603, you are the bomb. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it very, very much. If Linda's watching up in Indiana, she's probably jumping up and down right now. Thank you. Lady Lake's leading the weekend off on June 29th, and he said they're going to spread it out and have several celebrations. So there'll be a lot of nervous puppies here, won't there? A lot of dogs are sensitive to that. Did I dust and go through the drawers? I don't think that's going to happen, Brenda. The bubble wrap segment is great. Peter Bernard, he does a wonderful job. We've got 3 other new segments coming for you because I learned that you like them. And we've got some talented people on it, and they're going to be working on them. And one of them is going to start on Monday, the pet of the week. And we'll give you a chance. You can watch that and learn how to do it, to take a video of your pet and send it in. And it's going to be nice. And we're going to have a theme song for Pet of the Week, and it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be nice. Can we still get some bloopers with the new format? Well, we could, Joy. We did make a bunch of them this coming week, but you wouldn't believe this, Joy. Some people say, I hate it. I watched all the bloopers and I turned it off. Tell you that is the honest to goodness truth. Thank you. Jeff, I'm trying to look relaxed. Hey, I know what let's do. Let's have a drink break real quick. My show, my rules. Drink break. Everybody, it's to you. All right. Chrissy, are you still watching? Chrissy McKevitt. She's one of our oldest and best viewers, but she's not old. She's just a kid. She is a great person, and we love it. All right, Danny, we'll try to get some bloopers in there for you. Cheers. Several people are saying cheers. Where does that start? Is that British? I think it's British, right? Cheers to all of you. Spam is in the closet. I really don't love Spam as much as y'all think I do, but I do eat it, and I love it fried up. I love it with some onions. I love it with a little strip of cheese. And we love, you see the Ninja air fryer, do you? Back there? Which way is it? Right there, that Ninja air fryer. That is so good. You have leftover French fries, you put them in that baby, you can bring them right back to snap. Thank you, Chrissy. Glad you're there. I'm getting a dry mouth a little bit. Well, Sailor Dude says his Spam expired, but he still ate it. I've heard that they made their first batch in 1917 or something like that. And they're getting ready to make the second batch any day now. So they'll make some fresh spam. I have not been fishing lately. It's hot. You have to get up early to fish, or you have to fish late. And Linda won't go with me anymore. So I usually don't do it. I do go with a buddy once in a while. Going to play golf tomorrow night. Haven't played much golf lately either. All right. Let's see. I've got some stuff written down here. Try to keep it moving. Who's been married the longest? Put on there, how many years have you been married? And I mean to the same person now. I know some of you have been married 3 times, but who's been married the longest? July 29th, we will be at 46 if Linda comes home from Indiana. We'll be at 46, 43, 35, 38, 49 for Deborah. Good job, Deborah. Look at all those. You see what kind of people we attract on our shows. People that stay together. 49 for Diana. That's outstanding. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that much anymore, does it? 28's great, Paige. You're on your way. Alan's a 0. There's a 46, Kathy. She's tied with us. That's good. 47, John and Ann. Stan Hilton, Stan and Terry out there in Colorado. Very good. Well, look at that. Just look at that. That shows you right there that our viewers have made it work. Now, I'm not saying if you have a 0 that it's a problem. I mean, hey, things happen. But that's neat. 53 years. All right. Okay. Who's the youngest viewer out there? Terry Pap, thank you. She's coming on July 26th for a lifestyle visit. Hoping to see you both. Great. We'll be here, so we should be able to see you. If you reach out, we'll try our best to make it happen. Look at Jeff Brown. He was married for 5 years, then 36 years, then 3. So you're at 44 years, but we got to put an asterisk by that one. Dana's got 56. Sailor Dude, 60 years. That's crazy good. Okay, who's our youngest? Now, I don't know if that 7 years means like, what, a 7-year-old Barry Kershaw, or he's been married 7 years. I shouldn't do 2 number questions in a row. I'll go on to something else. Have you heard about the complaints about, the deed restrictions in the villages? They're all driven by neighbors. You have to complain if you want change. So, for example, if I got an old Massey Ferguson tractor and parked it in my front yard and planted flowers around it, someone would have to report that for it to be moved. And if I didn't move it and they asked me to, they would start fining me. So it could be all kinds of things. It could be the little white crosses that people put in their yard. It could be a big water fountain. It could be something like letting your weeds grow too tall, or maybe painting your home a color that's drastically different than your neighbors. All those things could get complaints. And when we moved here, all the complaining could be anonymous. And then somebody got the idea that there was some people riding around with a clipboard and writing their name of people with violations and turning it in, even if they didn't live in that neighborhood. So some neighborhoods said, you know what? We can't have random complaints. We're going to make people state their name and address and phone number when you make a complaint. And if we tell me to move that tractor, I'm also going to get the name of the person that complained. And so that's a big point of contention, because some people have turned in other people and then been harassed, or maybe I wouldn't say threatened, but it's caused bad feelings in neighborhoods. I personally think anonymous is the way to go, but I think perhaps we could give our name with a complaint, but that name stays private, and then let the deed compliance office check. And if it's something that needs to be corrected, correct it without ratting out the neighbor, because it's a rule. They won't make you change something that's legal. If you've got something that's legal in your yard, no matter if somebody reports it or not, it's not going to change. So anyway, that's a big thing. What do you think? Should it be anonymous, or should it not be anonymous, because that's a big deal right now. Brenda says it should be anonymous. Tom, there are some ham radio operators, and they've got those big antennas on their house, but I'm not sure those are legal. But again, if their neighbor doesn't complain, but I don't know that either. Adam Bennett's 35 years old, a high school teacher and a basketball coach, and hooked on our videos. Thank you. Adam, that 20 years you have until retirement will fly like that. I used to coach baseball in high school. You'll make it. Chrissy's a ham radio operator, and she would be a great one for you to talk to. Her handle's probably like Yeti in the Villages, or I'm married to a Sasquatch or something like that. Her husband is he's got quite a varied bunch of interests. Yeah, Claudio says, follow the rules and you will have nothing to worry about. That's right. Jeff Brown says there is a ham radio club and it meets regularly. All right, I'm going to put up a little reminder here on the thing. Okay. Do you all go on vacation? You know, that's when we talked about budgets. That's something we didn't factor in, because some people do and some people don't. We know some people that have cruised 5 times this year. That's unbelievable. But we're wondering, when it comes to vacations, where is your ideal vacation spot? What place have you been to, or did you like? And can you tell us about it? Over right here. Mama Linda says, gotta go. Pat Sajak's getting ready to be on. Jeff Weimer would like to take that European cruise. I think there's about 20 cabins left. Oh, no. Alan Brock said his wife thinks that the lifestyle visit will be high pressure. Can you all comment about that? So many of you have taken a lifestyle visit. Did you get any pressure at all from your salespeople? Let them know, because you would expect that would happen. I mean, they're letting you have a pretty nice vacation for a little bit of money. Aruba, Nancy, that we're going to Aruba in February. Where else we got? The Villages, Donna says, right on. Turks and Caicos, Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia, Homer, Alaska. Yeah. Okay, look at that. Read the comments if you're looking at the pressure thing. No pressure, no pressure at all. New Zealand, that would be a fantastic one. In Mexico. See, those comments tend to say no pressure. Joy went to Italy. That's a great place. We've been there. Oh, there you go. Chrissy has a stealth antenna. She has it hidden inside their flagpole. That's a fantastic idea, Chrissy. Laura says no pressure at all. No high pressure, no pressure. Rob is on there. Hey, Rob, most ham operators use a stealth antenna. All right. No sales pressure. Well, that should ease your mind. You're talking to real people right there. You're not talking to a Villages salesperson. These are people that have been through it, and they're telling you. Yeah. Venice, Florida. You know, one of my nicest places I've ever been is in Seward, Alaska. Have anyone been to Seward? Somebody put Homer, but Seward to me is a little more picturesque than Homer. That water in that Kenai fjords, and it's just gorgeous up there. No pressure, okay. Mushkipotamos likes the Villages, particularly Finney. Finney is beautiful. Those big live oak trees down there, and the Finney Nature Trail, very nice. If you travel around the Villages much, you have seen, and I saw yesterday, some brand new apartments being built on Powell Road. My goodness, I have never seen so many apartments in my life. Now, this is not in the Villages, but it's just on the outskirts. You would not believe, if you went around the Wildwood area, how many new apartments there are. Holy cow, they're coming up like crazy. All right. Now, remember, if you want to send us a video question, just make it a minute long. Film it in this kind of format, this way. That's landscape. It's also called horizontal. Do that. And 1 minute video. And you should come up with an MP4 file. It's very easy. Just email it to us at villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. And if you did a good job on it and it's topical, we'll be tickled to death to use it. And that's the same thing you'll do if you have a pet of the week. You know, you take your puppy and you show them, or your kitty, or your, I like to say, iguana or whatever, and you tell us their name and how old they are and where you got them, and if they can do any tricks, or what they're, you know, why they're so special. Tell us all about it, and where you're from, and that sort of thing. And we will put you in the queue for Pet of the Week. And we're going to start it on Monday with our first one. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, Tom, I'm all alone. We covered that earlier, but it's good. You know, she's doing something important in Indiana. She's dedicating an award. They're going to give a scholarship to some students, or to some teachers that are beginning to help out beginning teachers that have to spend their own money. That's cool. Bob, that says you've had to subscribe 3 times in the last few weeks. What is up with that, Bob? Our subscribers, I can actually be watching it when I'm on and see it go down. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I being that bad? Am I doing such a poor job? People are saying, "Oh man, this guy, I'm getting out of here." No, it's just happening, and we don't know why. So check your subscriptions and make sure that you still are subscribed. I got a feeling you are, or you wouldn't be watching this, because I think because of your subscription, you got an email today or something that told you that we were on. Fred Hobbs, thank you. Fred's a conductor, and we appreciate him. He's such a good viewer, and appreciate it very much. Yeah. So I don't know. I wanted to tell y'all something. Or did you get a drink a while ago when I said get yourself a drink? Get another one. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you. Tom, thank you, sir. We appreciate you so much. That is so nice when you all contribute, and it allows us to keep things going. We've noticed a lot of people riding bikes without helmets. We don't like that. It's none of our business. You can do it if you want. But I wanted to show you Linda's helmet. I have the exact same helmet. This is by a company called Xnito, X-N-I-T-O. And what's really cool about it, it has a super good fit. And you put it on, and then you tighten it up with this ratchet. It will type it in, get it into your head. But it has lights, you know, so coming from behind you, you know, you're going to get some various different colored lights, different configurations. And it has a headlight as well. So you guys, if you're interested in that, we can give you a link to it. We think they're quality helmets. They're rated to 28 mile-an-hour crashes, which is very, very good compared to most helmets. So that's Xnito, and pretty cool. We like it. That is run for months on one USB charge. It doesn't take batteries. It has a little USB port. You plug it in overnight. Boom, it's good for months. So very nice. Xnito, and it's light as a feather, I'm telling you. Very good. All right. You came here tonight when you could have done so many other things. Sherry Hall, thank you. I am just always blown away by the kindness of the people that watch our show. And we think a lot of every single one of you, because tonight you could have, I know some people went to play euchre. Some people went to watch Rocky and the Rollers. Some people are watching Pat Sajak. You know, it's great, but you came here to see us, and so we're tickled to death. And it's always good to see you in these live shows. We don't do them very often, but we do like to do them. And did one without Linda. Hopefully she's not going to be mad. If I watch one of our TV shows while she's gone, she's going to be pretty mad. Are you all that way? Do you get mad when your spouse watches the next episode of something when you're not there? Yeah. Well, Donna, thank you, and Alan, and everybody else that has watched today. We're going to sign it off right now, and I'm just going to say thank you all again. You are the reason we keep it going. Hey, it's like a job, but it's a job I love, and I'm glad to do it for you. And again, thank every one of you. As Linda would say, until next time, see you when you get here.